12 years ago, I was living in Long Island, where I live, with my husband, Sean, who's a police chief, and we had 3 young children. And I had a big job at a media company. And I registered for a leadership program because I was feeling like I needed to ignite myself. And the pre-work for the leadership program was to write your eulogy. So they told us to interview people at work, interview people at home, interview our friends, and it was a life-changing and extremely disturbing experience. The reason for that is that I had to own up to I was known for being really busy. And the reason I was known for being really busy is that I walked about 100 miles an hour through the hallway at work. If I asked someone how they were, I didn't stop and kept moving. And if someone asked me, Lisa, how are you? I would say in an extremely intense, high-strung way, I'm really busy. And for some of those lucky people, and this is embarrassing to admit, I would actually tell them everything I was really busy with as if it was remotely interesting to anyone except my sister, maybe my sister. So here I am in this seminar, and I'm thinking, like, this is not okay. I cannot have this as my tombstone. And I took time, and I wrote my eulogy. And as you know, with the eulogy, it's already happened. So I literally imagined my children at my funeral getting up and saying, my mother was present, connected. She was the glue of our family. She took care of us. She was our greatest fan and a meaningful coach. As a wife, she was present, she was loving, she was connected. As a friend, she was amazing, always there. And in the workplace, she made a difference. She led change and she took a stand for helping people have cultures where their whole lives are ignited, where you can produce extraordinary results at work and in anything you're committed to. That was the easy part. The hard part was sharing it. So I went home, I shared it with my family. My husband, who loves me, said, we'll see. And then, and my kids were very young at that time. And I shared it with my team at work. And the reason I shared it with my team at work and with my family is because I knew that this would require radical change in behavior. So I needed to come out and tell people so that they would hold me accountable and let me know when I was not being that. Now, who can relate to what I'm saying, by the way? Who's running around saying you're busy, tired, stressed? Stop doing that. So I go back into my real life, and I just practiced. All I did was practice. I was intentional, and I practiced being the person that was in my eulogy, and I am still practicing. Some days go better than others, but I'm living that life, that future that I'm committed to, so that, you know, my kids actually say that at my funeral. And today, I'm proud to share that when people say, Lisa, how are you? I say, I'm overly fulfilled. Fast forward, feel free to use that. Fast forward, I'm 45 years old, and I'm at a crossroads in my career. I am leaving the media company that I'm at, and I can either go to another big media company and run a team, huge opportunity, or I can pursue my dream to create a company that helps other leaders experience what I did and get conscious of how they show up and how they lead and how they coach, and creating a culture where people can win and succeed in all areas of their life. And with a ton of excitement, but more fear, I chose the dream. I reached out to my childhood friend, Wendy Letchgold, who's here with me in the audience, and we met in camp. And she has other qualifications, but I reached out to her, and I said, Wendy, I know if I do this myself, it'll be done in 90 days, because I need energy, I need people, I need discipline. And together, we wrote down a vision for the Fast Forward Group. And we wrote it as if it had already happened. I mean, it was vivid, it was specific, it was, this is our mission, this is the impact we're having, these are our clients, this is what they're saying, this is how it feels coming to work every day. And we had no idea how to do it. But we wrote it down, we believed it, we could see it, and we started sharing it with people. And guess what? people got excited. Jackie Kelly from Bloomberg said, I'm gonna give you my conference room and you can beta, fast forward with all your industry friends and we'll give you feedback. Carolyn Everson from Facebook said, we're gonna be your first client. And she subsequently scaled it to her entire organization of 3,000 people and now is bringing it to her clients. And then we have a ton of makers companies. Just a big shout out to all the makers companies that are investing in people and culture, men and women, because we all want the same thing. We all want the same kind of life. So now I'm gonna share a piece of our work so that you leave here in action, that you leave here with an actionable way to apply all this inspiration to your life. Everybody ready? Because this is gonna be interactive.